Good evening, everyone. I am Professor Kavita Guge, and I am here today to talk regarding SET NET exam preparation 2023 and SET exam paper 02, and subject is nothing but the English and questions of 100 marks. Okay, now first of all, I welcome all of you on SM classes on the behalf of all the SM classes team. आपण तुम्हाला माहिती आहे आपला पेपर फर्स्ट हा कंपल्सरी आहे. त्यानंतर जो पेपर सेकंड आहे तो सब्जेक्ट वाईज असतो. आप सपोज तुम्ही आता इंग्लिश साठी ट्राय करता, इंग्लिश मध्ये तुम्हाला सेट नेट कंप्लीट करायचं आहे, देन यू कॅन ट्राय फॉर द इंग्लिश. त्याच पद्धतीने त्यामुळे पेपर वन जेव्हा जेव्हा आपला होतो त्यानंतर आपण पेपर टू साठी जेव्हा जातो, पेपर टू साठी जातो म्हणजे काय करतो नेमकं, वॉट एव्हर द स्पेशलायझेशन इज देअर इन दॅट सब्जेक्ट, we have to clear that subject and you are going to clear the subject English, in which there will be the 100 questions for the 200 marks. Okay, 100 क्वेश्चन्स असणार आहेत तुमचे आणि 200 मार्क्स असणार आहेत. ओके, नमस्कार पल्लवी मॅडम. चला तर मग थोडक्यात त्याचा ब्रीफ घेऊयात. आणि तुम्हाला जर क्लासेस जॉईन करायचे असतील तर तुम्ही दिलेल्या स्क्रीनवरती नंबर 9689047738 या नंबरवरती कधीही कॉल करून गायडन्स घेऊ शकता, क्लासेस जॉईन करू शकता. प्रवेश निश्चित आहे तर आजच तुमचा प्रवेश निश्चित करा. ठीक आहे, लेट्स गो फॉरवर्ड. Let's see brief about what is the included in the paper number 2. Sorry. as you can see my screen, what is the drama? Drama is genre of storytelling that typically focuses on the conflict, emotions and the development of the characters and their relationship. It often explores intense situations, complex human emotions and moral dilemmas. Drama can be found in various forms, including literature, theatre, film, and television. It's a broad genre that encourages a wide range of stories and themes, from tragic dramas like Shakespeare's Hamlet to contemporary family dramas like the Sopranos or the Breaking Bad. Is there a specific aspect of drama you had like to explore or a particular questions you have about it? This is nothing but the drama. In general, what we can say, our life is also one of the drama, correct? Whatever we are doing in our daily life, whatever the situations come to you, whatever the feeling we are facing, whatever the situations we are facing, problem, sometimes we are very proud to be by doing any kind of the work like that, correct? If you observe that each and every person have their own life, own story, own situations, own problems, own happiness, like that, correct? जर तुम्ही पाहिलेलं असेल, प्रत्येकाचं जीवन म्हणजे काय असतं, एक स्टोरीज असते. आपण मूवी पाहतो की नवीन नवीन मूवी येतात, त्यात काय असतं मेन्शन केलेलं, वॉट एव्हर द आवर लाईफ वी आर suffering, that will be included in some kind of the situation, some kind of the form, we can say that कुठल्या तरी फॉर्म मध्ये ती तुमच्या समोर आणली गेलेली आहे. प्रत्येकाचं जीवन हे एक स्टोरी टेलिंगच असतं. बट काय होतं, कोणाचा उजागर होतं तर कोणाचं होत नाही. गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? दिस इज नथिंग बट द ड्रामा. In short, I can say that in simple words, drama is nothing but the one of the storytelling. and which will be focuses on the conflict, emotions and development of the characters and their relationships. आपण जर पाहिलं तर आपलं जीवनही तेच आहे. आपण जर आपल्या स्वतःच्या जीवनावर एखादं पुस्तक लिहायचं म्हणलं, एखादी मूवी काढायची म्हणलं, तर तुम्ही काढू शकता. काही प्रॉब्लेम आहे का त्यामध्ये? नाहीये. दिस इज वन ऑफ द स्टोरी टेलिंग. आणि कुठल्याही फॉर्ममध्ये असू शकतं. मग कोणी लिटरेचर करतं, कोणी कविता लिहितं, कोणी कादंबरी लिहितं, कोणी मूवी काढतं, कोणी शॉर्ट फिल्म्स काढतं. जसे की शेक्सपियर, हॅमलेट, ब्रेकिंग बॅड, Sopranos. These are nothing but the sorry. These are nothing but the dramas. Okay? Clear Pallavi ma'am? Let's see. तर बघूयात आपण एक झलक मागच्या क्वेश्चन पेपरची. क्वेश्चन पेपर मध्ये कसं विचारलेलं आहे किंवा कसं विचारतील ह्या तुमच्या एक्झामसाठी. चला तर मग एक झलक आपल्या क्वेश्चन पेपर वरती टाकूया. ठीक आहे. Okay, I think it is visible to all of you. You can see here, this is the paper number 2 of English. English paper number 2. Time allowed is 120 minutes. तुमच्याकडे 120 मिनिटे आहेत. आणि maximum marks आहेत 200. And there will be the note. This paper contains 100 multiple choice question. Each question carry 2 marks. Obtain all the questions. As we have already discussed regarding this. Correct? There will be the 100 MCQs and we have to solve 100 MCQs in 120 minutes and each question is for the 2 marks. Okay? And please note that there is no negative system, so you can attempt all the question compulsory. You have to attempt all the questions compulsory. No excuse, because if there is no negative marking, if anything will be wrong, there will be the no worries. Correct? निगेटिव्ह मार्किंग नसल्यामुळे तुम्हाला पूर्ण क्वेश्चन्स हे अटेंड करायचे आहेत. चला तर बघूयात मग एक झलक कशी आहे आपल्या क्वेश्चन पेपरची. डायरेक्शन्स क्वेश्चन नंबर 4 to 4. तुम्हाला 1 ते 4 चे क्वेश्चन्स दिलेले आहेत. ते क्वेश्चन हा जो पॅसेज दिलेला आहे तुम्हाला, दिस पॅसेज, रीड द पॅसेज अँड आन्सर द क्वेश्चन्स गिवन बिलो इट. 1 ते 4 जे मधले क्वेश्चन्स आहेत ते तुम्हाला ह्या पॅसेज वरती डिपेंड्स आहेत. हा पॅसेज तुम्हाला केअरफुली रीड करायचा. यू हॅव टू रीड दिस पॅसेज केअरफुली अँड देन यू हॅव टू गिव्ह द आन्सर्स ऑफ दॅट 1 to 4 questions. Now I want to tell one thing to you that basic formula of any kind of the exam, there will be the questions, and my experience is that first of all you have to read the questions carefully, you have to understand that questions carefully, and then you have to go for the answer of that questions. For that purpose, suppose you can see here, this is your passage. You have to read this passage very carefully first of all, and then depending upon that passage you have to solve this question. The questions will be like, what is not a feature of the human consciousness? Freedom, eternity, perceived knowledge, seamlessness. You got the answer of this question from the passage only. Let's see, this is the passage. And what is the question? What is not a feature of human consciousness? Human consciousness चा feature कुठला नाही असं विचारलेला आहे. बरोबर. You can read the passage. The life divine is a masterpiece that reveals Sri Aurobindo's vivid deliberation and divine creativity about the human consciousness. It is the source of relentless human activities and development. This paper spotlights the literature promise of fresh contemplative ways on the work of Sri Aurobindo as a spiritual discourse. Sri Aurobindo's exposure to the higher dynamics in the philosophy of thought empowered him to deal with the interesting topic of the individual and collective psyche at universal level with great ease. The word eternity in the context suggests the boundless freedom of powerful human consciousness that has supremacy over perceived human captions. You can see here whatever the in our pattern eternity is this context suggests the boundless means eternity is one of the symptom of your human consciousness. That's why it is not the answer. Now we will continue. Human consciousness dispelling the unwanted to enter the blissful arena of eternity of human expression. Eventually, it leads all of us to reach the pinnacle of Sri Aurobindo's unfathomable expression. The Life Divine discusses the conception of higher aesthetics investigated by Sri Aurobindo as a seer. The indefectible spirit of the seer enriches every sphere of description as he explained in his The Future Poetry. According to Aurobindo, the most pronounced force of expression takes its flight from the subtle plane through the creative vital, as it uses the outer mind and the other external instruments for the transmission only. The Life Divine is a consummate example for his ability of creating the limitless vision of truth and power of the human consciousness without employing any artificial enforcing machinery in the process of transmission. Now, what will be the answer? Yes, Pallavi ma'am. Yes. Can you tell me what is the not a feature of human consciousness? Yes, you are correct. The answer is D. Steamlessness. Okay? Getting this? Like this, you have to give the answers of 4 questions. This is one of the type of the questions which will be depends on the passage. Means drama. They will give one kind of the drama. Now, as we have already seen first, what is the drama? Correct. Storytelling. This is storytelling about one of the scientists. We can say that. Aurobindo. Correct. Getting this all of you? Now let's move further. Unit number 1.1 Ancient, Medieval and Anglo-Norman drama. These are the some types of the drama which will be included in your paper to English. म्हणजे कुठले कुठले टाइपचे ड्रामास तुमचे पेपर मध्ये ते टाकू शकतात. तर एन्शियंट, मेडिएवल अँड द अँग्लो. चला तर एक एक पाहूयात. लेट्स सी वन बाय वन इन डिटेल. Ancient, medieval and Anglo-Norman drama are 3 distinct periods in history of the dramatic literature and performance. It means there will be some specific time period is there in which these Norman dramas will be explained, or literature and performance, dramatic literature, history of dramatic literature and performances. Let's see one by one. First is nothing but the ancient drama. Ancient drama refers to the theoretical traditions of ancient civilizations, primarily Greek and Roman. Greek drama, which includes tragedies by playwrights like Aeschylus, Sophocles, and Euripides, was highly influential. These plays often explored themes of faith, morality, and the human conditions. Roman drama, on the other hand, was more focused on the comedy and farce. Okay. What is included in the ancient drama? Theoretical traditions of ancient civilizations. पूर्वीची माणसं कशी होती? ग्रीक, रोमन. Greek Roman primarily हे ancient आहेत. And Greek drama, which includes strategies by the playwrights like Aeschylus, Sophocles, and Euripides, was highly influential. These play often morality, our human conditions, that like. And Roman drama, it is for the entertainment. Correct. Like comedy, farsi. These are the included in the ancient drama. Okay? Getting Pallavi ma'am? Let's see second. Medieval drama encompasses the theoretical production of the Middle Ages, roughly from 5th to 15th century. Mystery plays, morality plays, and miracle plays were common during this era. These plays were often performed by the clergy and were used to convey religious stories and moral lessons to a largely illiterate audience. The York Mystery Plays and Everyman are notable examples of the medieval drama. Okay, now what is by second medieval drama? Medieval drama encompasses the theoretical production of the Middle Ages, roughly from 5th to 7th. आपले जे centuries आपण बघितलेले आहेत, whatever the centuries were in our history, that will be the, for medieval drama it will be from 5th to 5th. It means middle level, Middle Ages. Mystery plays, morality plays, and miracle plays were common during this era. Whatever the morality is there, miracles are there, mysteries are there, they will be included in the medieval. These plays were often performed by the clergy and were used to convey religious story, moral lessons to a largely illiterate audience. Actually, whatever the rituals are there, whatever our some spiritual lives are there, like God is there, some scientific reason behind each and every rituals, correct? But at that time, the people, whatever their human beings are there, they are not educated. They are not learn, or they are not fully prepared for anything. They are just saying, we can say, illiterate persons. Illiterate audience is there. Correct, because at that time, at that in that era, there will be there no education, no importance of the education. So the people are being very backward class. Then for that people, whatever the religious stories are there, moral lessons are there, that will be conveyed to that illiterate audience by spirituality, by rituals, for their improvement, for their growth. Correct? कि उनको कुछ हानि नहीं होना चाहिए. अगर उनको समझ में नहीं आता जल्दी कि बाबा हम ये क्यों करें, they were not aware regarding the scientific reasons. Correct. That's why in that era we have to convey the religious stories, moral lessons to the illiterate audience. Okay? So that they will be aware regarding their educations, their, we कैन से दैट वॉट हम कह सकते ना कि समाज के बारे में वो अवेयर हो सकते हैं, उनको समझ में आना चाहिए कैसे इम्प्रूव करना चाहिए, एजुकेशन क्या है, वाई वी आर गोइंग फॉर सम मॉरल लेसन्स, रिलीजियस स्टोरीज. They can't understand at that time, they are not able to understand the proper reasons, scientific reasons. That's why at that time we convey the religious stories and the moral lessons. Okay, this is nothing but the medieval drama. Sorry, my throat inspection is there. Okay, can we go forward? These to understand. Now third one is Anglo-Norman drama. Anglo-Norman drama specifically refers to the theoretical works produced in England during the period when the Normans ruled England after the Norman conquest in 1066. It had strong influences from both Norman and English traditions. One of the most famous works of this era is Becket by Jean Anvil, which dramatizes the conflict between Thomas Becket and the King Henry. The name itself indicates what is the Anglo-Norman drama. This is specifically refers to the theoretical works produced in England during the period when Normans ruled England after the Norman conquest in 1066. This is the period for the England, and the Normans ruled England after the Norman conquest in 1066. It had strong influence from both Norman and English traditions. Correct. Means what is the, we can say that Anglo-Norman. Norman जो आपके लिए कि इंग्लैंड के लिए. Okay ma'am, Pallavi ma'am. No problem. When we are going for England and the English, we can say that rules, regulations. At that era, this will be the Anglo-Norman drama, and which dramatized the conflict between Thomas Becket and King Henry. म्हणजे आपण म्हणजे म्हणतो ना ब्रिटिशच्या काळामध्ये इंग्लिश माणसांच्या काळामध्ये, that is here only. Okay, getting these three types of the dramas. जनरली हे 3 टाइप्स तुम्हाला विचारले जातात पेपरमध्ये आणि यावरतीच तुम्हाला क्वेश्चन विचारले जातात. Yes, all of you getting? Can we go forward? Yes, Pallavi ma'am. These periods in drama history each have their unique characteristics, themes and styles, reflecting the cultural and the social contents of their respective times. If you have more specific questions about any of these periods or want to delve deeper into any particular aspect, please feel free to ask. Okay? I think this is clear to all of you. Let's move forward. This is 1.1. Now 1.2 is Elizabethan to Jacobin drama. I think you have already heard about the Elizabethan, correct? and you were aware about this. By considering this, that you were aware about Elizabethan, let's move forward. Elizabethan and the Jacobean drama are two significant periods in English theoretical history that overlap and are known for producing some of the most famous playwrights and plays in the English language. Correct? We have many times heard or seen that Elizabeth and Jacobean dramas, which will be in the English and English language. Correct? This is the some of the famous playwrights in the English language. Most of the people prefer to see these dramas. Correct? Let's see in more detail regarding Elizabethan drama, centuries 1558 to 1603. The Elizabethan era during the reign of the Queen Elizabeth. Elizabeth is one of the queen in that era, and it was a golden age for English drama. Correct? This is a very famous and popular in the English drama. It is characterized by the works of playwrights like William Shakespeare, Christopher Marlowe, Ben Jonson, and Thomas Kidd. Shakespeare in particularly is celebrated for his timeless tragedies, for example Hamlet, Macbeth, and comedies. A Midsummer Night's Dream, Twelfth Night. एलिझाबेथच्या काळामधला हा एक काळामधला एक गोल्डन एज होतं. कशासाठी? आपल्या इंग्लिश ड्रामासाठी. एलिझाबेथमुळे किंवा जाकोबेनमुळेच इंग्लिश जे काही आपले इंग्लिश ते आपण पाहतो वेब सिरीज असतील त्यांच्या काळापासूनच हे जास्त पारंगत झालेले आहेत. बरोबर आहे. सध्या आपल्या नवीन पिढीमध्ये जर तुम्ही पाहिलात, इट इज अ म्हणजे एक खूप वेळ लागलेला आहे आपल्याला अशा सिरीजचं म्हणा किंवा जसे की इथे सांगितलं हॅम्लेट, मॅकबेथ, अ मिडसमर नाईट्स ड्रीम, ट्वेल्थ नाईट, हे जे काही आपले असे इंग्लिश ड्रामाज आहेत त्याबद्दल म्हणजे हे खूप गोल्डन चान्स भेटला होता इंग्लिश ड्रामाला की जेणेकरून ह्या एलिझाबेथच्या काळामधले प्लेराइट्स लाईक विल्यम शेक्सपियरनी, क्रिस्टोफर मार्लोनी, बेन जॉन्सनने, थॉमस किडने ह्या सगळ्यांनी सेलिब्रेट करून त्यांचे टाइमलेस स्ट्रॅटेजीज आपल्याला दिलेल्या आहेत. बरोबर. दिस इज द एलिझाबेथन ड्रामा. जर तुम्हाला माहिती असेल तर तुम्ही ऑब्झर्व केलं असेल तर जे काही हे असेल आपल्या बिफोर हिंदी किंवा इंग्लिश आपलं इतकं फॉरवर्ड नव्हतं आधीपासून जितके की इंग्लिश ड्रामा आपले आधीपासून विकसित झालेले आहेत. जॅकोबिन ड्रामाची काय सेंचुरी आहे? 1603 to 1625. The Jacobin era which followed the death of the Queen Elizabeth. बरोबर आहे. एलिझाबेथचा जेव्हा एरा संपला म्हणजे डेथ झाली तेव्हा एलिझाबेथ and the ascensions of the James it to the throne continued the flourishing of the English drama. म्हणजे बेसिक जे काही एलिझाबेथच्या काळामध्ये झालेलं होतं त्याला त्यांनी फिनिशिंग केलेली आहे थोडक्यामध्ये. म्हणजे काय त्याला मोस्ट आणखी सॉफ्ट कसं करता येईल, कसं आणखी ॲक्युरेट करता येईल त्या पद्धतीने त्यांनी ट्राय केलेलं आहे. प्लेराइट्स लाईक जॉन वेबस्टर, द डच ऑफ द माल्फी, थॉमस मिडलटॉन, द चँगलिंग, the John Fletcher, often collaborated with the Shakespeare, were prominent during this period. Jacobin drama is known for its dark and often violent themes, as well as its exploration of human psychology and moral ambiguity. जर तुम्ही ऑब्झर्व केलं असेल आपण पाहतो जास्त डार्क थीम हे असतात इंग्लिश पिक्चर्समध्ये, इंग्लिश सिरीजमध्ये किंवा हॉरर जे मूवी असतात ते कशामध्ये असतात? मॅक्सिमम हे हॉलिवूडचे इंग्लिश हॉरर मूवी असतात. बरोबर. तर त्या पद्धतीने जॅकोबिनचे हे ड्रामा एक्सप्लोर झालेले आहेत. Both Elizabethan and Jacobin drama contributed significantly to the development of the English theatre. बरोबर. They produced a wide range of the plays, from tragedies and comedies to historical dramas and tragedies with elements of the revenge and intrigue. These periods remain the crucial part of the English literary canon, and many of their works are still performed and studied today. If you have more specific questions about plays or playwrights from these periods, or want to know more about particular aspect, please let me know. Getting all of you this? Yes. जागो जॅकोबिन हा पिरियड आहे की थोडं एक्सप्लेन कराल का? Okay, I will explain once again. We have first seen इलिझाबेथन, करेक्ट? आणि इलिझाबेथनची जेव्हा डेथ झाली त्यानंतर जेम्स जो सेंचुरी आहे 1603 ते 1625 हा जो आहे ना तो जॅकोबिनचा सेंचुरी आहे. आणि तुम्ही जर इथं बघितला असेल एलिझाबेथचा आपण एलिझाबेथचा काय आहे? एलिझाबेथचा हा आहे 1558 ते 1603. मग एलिझाबेथची जेव्हा डेथ झाली त्यानंतर जॅकोबियन ड्रामा हा फॉर्म मध्ये आला. ओके. मग जॅकोबियन ड्रामा मध्ये कुठून आहे? 1603 ते 1685. ओके. तर तुम्ही यामध्ये जेव्हा क्वीन एलिझाबेथचं हे झाला डेथ झालं त्यानंतर हा फॉर्म मध्ये आला. अँड थ्रोन कंटिन्यूड द फ्लोरिशिंग ऑफ इंग्लिश ड्रामा. येस, एलिझाबेथचा 1558 ते 1603 आणि 1603 ते 1625 हा जॅकोबिनचा आहे. ओके, हा क्लिअर आहे? म्हणजे जो बेसिक पाया आहे इंग्लिश ड्रामाचा तो रचला कुणी आहे? एलिझाबेथनेच, एलिझाबेथच्या काळामध्ये. पण नंतर आपण म्हणतो ना जसं आधी ब्लॅक अँड व्हाईट टीव्ही आला, नंतर कलर आला, नंतर स्मार्ट आला, त्या पद्धतीने मग त्यांनी त्यांच्या ड्रामामध्ये काय केलं तर इम्प्रूव्ह करत गेले. जसे की डार्क थीम घेणं, व्हायोलेंट थीम घेणं, किंवा मॉरल सपोर्ट घेणं, सायकोलॉजिकली थोडेसे मूवीज दाखवणं, लाईक दॅट. गेटिंग पल्लवी मॅम? क्लिअर आहे मॅडम? का आणखी काही एक्सप्लेन करण्याची आवश्यकता आहे? Okay, let's move forward. Now third one is 1.3 restoration to neoclassical age drama. Okay. The period from restoration of the English monarchy in 1660 to the end of the 1st century, often referred to as the restoration to neoclassical age, marked as a significant shift in English drama and literature. And here are some key characteristics and development during this era. रिस्टोरेशन ड्रामा. रिस्टोरेशन ड्रामाचं काय आहे आता? 1660 to 700. The Restoration period began with the return of the King Charles II to the throne after the English Civil War and the subsequent inter interregnum. This period saw a revival of English theatre which had been suppressed during the Puritan rules. Playwrights like William Wycherley, The Country Wife, George Etheridge, The Man of the Mood, and the William Congreve, The Way of the World, wrote comedies known for their wit, satire, exploration of social manners. Okay, and second is the new classical drama, late 17th to 18th century. Correct. Neoclassicism was the dominant literary and artistic movement during this period. It emphasized order, reason, and adherence to classical models. Playwrights like John Dryden and John Dennis sought to apply these principles to drama. Neoclassical tragedies often follow the three unities: unity of time, place, and action, and were inspired by classical Greek and Roman works. Okay, these are the some general characteristics of the. Now next, Restoration comedy and satire. Restoration comedies were marked by their wit, humor, and often rescue themes. They often satirized the manners and the morals of the aristocracy and upper classes. The comedy of manners became a popular subgenre focusing on the intricacies of social behavior and relationship. These are the some characteristics depends upon that comedy drama. Decline of the restoration drama. As the 18th century progressed and bawdy and licentious nature of restoration comedy fell out of favor, neoclassical tragedy and sentimental comedies gained popularity, focusing on the moral themes and virtuous characters. Next one is the influence of French drama. French drama, particularly the works of Jean Racine and the Molière, had a significant influence on English theatre during this era, contributing to the development of the neoclassical principles. These are the some five characteristics of the that overall the restoration to neoclassical age was a period of significant change in English drama, marked by the shift from the ribald humor of restoration comedy to the more restrained and the moralistic tones of the neoclassical era. The work of the playwrights from this period continued to be studied and performed, reflecting the evolving taste and values of their times. This is all about the general information. Okay, today we will stop here. Tomorrow also we will give the review and then we will continue tomorrow. Okay, Pallavi ma'am, any doubt, any query? सो तुमचा प्रवेश आजच निश्चित करा. दिलेल्या कॉन्टॅक्ट वरती कॉल करू शकता. तर आज आपण इथेच थांबूया. चालेल. ओके, चलो बाय, गुड नाईट. दिसा मी